So I got a message in the Telegram, in the community Telegram, pretty much just asked them what they wanted to see, like what they wanted me to make. And a lot of them said that they wanted to understand how we had our team structured. And so that's what today's video is. We're going to go over how we have our team structured. For this business and particularly our OFM business, it's not structured in the best possible way, considering we allocate most of our internal resources. Everything's under like a parent owning company of all of our companies. And a lot of these guys are also mixed positions with a lot of our other companies as well. And so I'd say the OnlyFans side of things, we have the least structured business of any of our companies, but still kind of get an idea of what we have. So we have our C-suite right here. Our C-suite contains our sales management, our CCO, our COO, our CMO, and our EA. So our sales management, CCO is our creative content officer. Our COO is our operations officer. Our CMO is our marketing officer, and our EA is our executive assistant. Okay. So our sales management, his primary job is to just oversee all of the chatting teams that we utilize. We do not have any internal chat teams at all or chatters at all whatsoever. We made a decision to not do this quite a few years back when we initially were just a chatting agency, but chatting agencies' profit is just so incredibly low. The amount of input to output never really made sense to me. So we kind of pivoted away from chatting and just moved into chatting teams because chatting teams are able to essentially handle everything if you pick the right chatting teams. We do have a couple really fucking lazy chat teams. They're pretty good, but they're fucking lazy. They will not do any of the wall posts. They won't do it. Like there's certain things that like management should do, but they do not, but they're good. So that's why we have a sales management side of things, is to essentially take care of the things that aren't happening. So like we work with this company, Chat Gods or something, and their chatting is good, but they don't do any management. They will not do your wall post for you. They will not check the vault and make sure that people are tagged. They will not do anything but chat. And this is bad for our agency because it means that we need internal staff to manage management, which is ridiculous. And so we don't scale too heavy. Actually, we really don't scale at all onto like that chat team because there's no management. And so we're very picky with who we work with. Even if the chatters are really good, we won't work with you primarily because we need management. We don't just need chats. We can find chat from anywhere, but getting actual chat and management is like that sweet spot. And so we're very picky with the chatters that we utilize. So like we have like Chat Stars, Dreamscape, a couple other chatting teams that take care of the chats, but they also do the wall post. They also make sure that the vault is checked. And so realistically, the sales management doesn't have too much that he needs to do except for oversee like one or two of the teams that don't do anything besides chat. Then he's also completely in charge of making sure that content is being uploaded by, which I guess is technically another department, which would be right underneath here, which is going to be our content offloading department. So I could technically make another little box here. We'll just say VAs because that's really all they are. Is our virtual assistants essentially upload all of the content to all of these, or to some of them, because some of the chat, like the Chat Gods, for example, will not upload your content for you. So we have VAs that will upload content for those ones that are just chatting. And then the VAs for the other agencies, if, for an example, Chat Stars already uploads content for us, so our VAs does not upload the content. They do not upload the content for Chat Stars because they already upload it. And so the sales management's job is just to make sure that, one, all of the chats are being taken care of in a timely manner, making sure that nothing is being said on the accounts that shouldn't be said. For an example, we had crypto addresses and stuff being sent in the chats. He was able to identify it and then report to the chat team. So he takes care of anything in relation to the actual pages and sales and metrics and so on. Then we have our CCO, which is our content chief officer, whatever you want to call him. He essentially comes up with new ideas for different types of content, different scripts, different certain things, and he feeds this to the sales management. He reports this to the sales management. He's also in charge of editing any type of content, doing any kind of thumbnails. He's also in charge of our entire OFTV operation. He essentially handles every single piece inside of our content side of things. So he's sales, he's content, and he feeds information to sales to have sales start doing certain things. Then we have our COO. Our COO is who everybody reports to. Okay, our EA reports to, our CMO reports to, CCO reports to, sales manager reports to. If they need anything built for them, so for an example, we need like a sales dashboard. that essentially allows us to oversee everything. They would just report to COO, and he would build it. So he's in charge of the makes, the Lucre Studios, the Airtables, the Porter metrics, the sheets, any ideas, anything that you could possibly imagine, everything that's technical goes to our COO, because he is the one who knows how to use HubSpot. He's the one that knows how to build any dashboard you could possibly want. He knows the formulas, he knows everything. And so everybody reports directly to him. He's our primary builder. Then we have our CMO. Our CMO is just anything related to marketing. He comes up with the ideas. He says, hey, we need to do follow and follow. Then reports to the COO, we need a dashboard. These are the things that we are going to do. This is what he says. These are the things that we're going to do. These are the things that I need tracked, please. And then reports to COO, and then the COO puts it on a dashboard so that we can start marketing. And then he plugs everything in that's in relation to marketing. Follow and follow, OFTV, dating apps. No, I'm just joking. Anything that's in relation to marketing. Then we have our EA, which is just our executive assistant. Our executive assistant's primary and only job is to just simply oversee the entire company, essentially take on any tedious tasks. So she's in every single one of the group chats with all of the models, and she's the one that's doing any of the responding. She's the one that's doing any of the little quick tasks that the creator needs, and reporting to anybody who needs to get it done. So she sits in the chats all day long, and she essentially looks at, the creator. The creator's like, hey, I need this to happen. She's the one that reports it to sales management. Or if the reports from the VAs just aren't good, she then reports that to like the COO to make sure that that's taken care of. She's pretty much the everything girl, but she is not like a super tech savvy wizard. All she does is just take care of the super basic tasks that I'm not going to sit and do. Like, I'm not going to sit there and upload your, super quick PPV that you need uploaded. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But she will. If, the VAs aren't available right that second. Sometimes the creator will be like, hey, I need this uploaded right now. She will go ahead and she'll get it uploaded. But then, at the end of the day, every single one of these guys just reports back to me on exactly what happens and what is going on within the business. And the big thing is I do morning calls with the team every morning at around 8 a.m., every single morning, where we just do a collective conversation of what they're working on, what they're doing, what they're building, their ideas, and so on. And then that is essentially the structure of our team: sales management, CCO, COO, CMO, and then our EA.